Well, 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 welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of the show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait, there is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
I probably need to do like a firmware update on my camera.
Well, hello, firmware update on my camera. It's me, the Dungeon Master Pwn Donkey's here to bring you Season 3 of Edinia. Joining me today, I have our wonderful cast of characters. The players are Good Devil playing Quentin. Say hi.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you that they're the Fiend Warlock Fighter because it's on the screen now. We have the missing boy from last week, or last fortnight. We'd have Jen Washitashi playing Gray.
I am not a boy. I'm a grown man. I'm a real boy.
This is true. This is true. Hey, now when someone's in a close up, you all can heckle because you can all be seen. You wanna point to the corner, the other corner. And then we have Merc Puppy playing Jonathan Jacobs Jingleheimer Schmitz.
His name is my name too.
Not my name though, because fuck. Last but not least, we have Nat Too Shabby playing Grr.
Hi.
And last time on Edinia Season 3, that's how I'm gonna say it every single time now. 3.
I like that.
Our party awoken in a dank, dark dungeon where they found that they did not remember a goddamn thing. Everything seemed strange. They were all dressed in different clothing than they had remembered being in. The last thing they remembered were the events of the end of Edinia Season 1, jumping through a portal and being told by a goddess who also sometimes is a window that you all needed to go back in time to fix everything. Well, let's just say some things have happened. You've woken to find that poor dear Holly Hera is no longer with us. Passed away in order to sacrifice herself for the good of the party. Oh, it does say. See, you know what? We've got multiple. Hold on, we can fix this. This is a very easy fix. Watch this.
You got it.
Oh, it's been got. It's Season 3. Don't let us gaslight you even further. Anyway, after some interrogation with, some slight torture, some attempts at casting magic by the party, you all were put to sleep. Some of us not put to sleep through magical means. Were placed back in the cell to find a new character who'd also been thrown in jail, Jonathan Jacob Jingleheimer Schmitz.
I have
Go ahead.
Very important question.
Yeah.
Who was the first party member to learn his name?
I don't
tell
know
me it
if
was Gray.
I don't. I
Tell
was gonna
me
say
it
I don't
was
think at this
Gray.
point I don't think anyone has asked him his name. At this point, he was just the strange gnome who was seen sweeping up his cell, and he was covered head to toe in fabulous glitter that smelled oddly enough like kibbles and slits. Yeah,
Already?
yeah, well, you know,
Already.
the fates
Episode
get
1.
what the fates want. What can I say? And then upon a further examination of the jail cell, Noel reached out the window, the barred window, and felt a hand grasp hers. The rest of you, with the exception of Gray, obviously, because Gray, you're not there. The rest of you watch as Noel vanishes into thin air. You heard them call out, something's grabbed me, and then pop, gone.
Noel? Noel? Oh, shit.
You hear nothing.
What happened?
And
I think
oh, go ahead.
I think some of your glitter got over here, and Noel had a very bad allergic reaction to it.
Oops.
Come here, buddy. I'm gonna need you here in a second. All right. Before we get too far into that, we are going to cut to another room in the dungeon. And oh wait, we've got some map here. Let's get some setting ambiance here. There we go. Some creepy dungeon. Ooh. Off in another wing, another ward of this dank dungeon. Gray, very dank. Gray, you start to finally wake up. You feel emotionally drained.
That tracks.
Yeah. Almost like all of your energy has also been just sapped out of you.
You mean like my chaotic energy or just like my overall zest for life?
Just your overall zest for life. Like something magically happened that took a toll on you, and right now you're feeling those effects. You wake up feeling a little foggy. You don't quite know where you are. You look around and you see you're in a small jail cell, almost like a solitary confinement kind of a setup.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no, indeed. The last thing you remember is the events of your last days in season 1 of Edinia. You had just created a massive what's the word I'm looking for? Distraction. Thank you. You just made a massive distraction, and pulled all of the city's guard to the castle's gates. Luckily, good old
single-handedly saving the day.
Well,
reluctantly, you know.
Luckily, Shortbeard came in just in the nick of time to save you from getting got by an entire group of guards.
That's true.
Then you were swallowed up in a big flash of bright, blinding white light, where you and the rest of your party were told by Skepta that pretty much the only way that you were going to be successful in stopping the evil forces that are trying to destroy the world, you have to go back in time. The last thing you remember is the last thing you remember is stepping through that portal.
Where the fuck am I? Hello?
You don't hear anything. But after a few more minutes, a
Trying
couple.
to snap a light into my hand.
You're
Prestidigitation some light.
exactly. You're noticing that absolutely no magic is working. Whatever's happening here seems to be some sort
It's
of.
just like sparks splattering. What the fuck?
And you hear
Hello?
at that last hello, you hear a little, and you hear, wah.
Sniffler. Oh, thank God.
You can see his shadow, kind of coming through the slit underneath the door, and you hear, wah, 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 wah.
I don't know where we are. I thought you would know where we are.
He goes, wah, 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 and you hear a loud cracking and popping, and then right behind you, the same sound but closer, and he pops right into the room.
Whew. Oh, forgot you could do that. You scared me, bud. How long have we been in here? How long have you been in here? Where have you been? I have so many questions. How long have we been in here? Where are we?
He starts to respond, and you, being well versed in snifflerese, you know that he's pretty much saying he doesn't remember much, just waking up, and you were gone, and he started looking for you.
All right, that makes sense. I was just about to look for you, to be honest. Tell me on your adventures that you snagged some keys.
He goes, he runs up to the door and just kind of gives it a little tap, and you hear a click, and the door just slowly starts to swing open.
Did you unlock that with magic, or wait, hold on.
Still doesn't work for you.
Couldn't have been magic. Was it just already unlocked? Was it unlocked, bud? You know, this doesn't matter. Let's go. So I'm heading to the door. Gray heads at the door, takes a few steps. As he stands, he's a little staggered. He has to put his hand on a wall, shakes it off a little bit, goes, all right. So I don't know how you found me, but do you have any idea of where we should go next? Do I make a left or a right out of here, bud?
He goes, he looks at you and goes, and then goes,
Okay, look, we're gonna put a pin in that. Do you have any idea where my bag of holding is? Because Papa has a cracking headache.
He goes, basically just letting you know he doesn't know where anything is. But he does suggest that you go this way and he goes that way.
Yeah, no, I hate that idea. I'm gonna need you to stay with me. I'm a little dizzy, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it through these hallways.
You didn't tell me Sniffler doesn't have a couple shooters in his pockets? Come on.
I'm not gonna metagame that. I mean, like, the hope is that he does. I guess I could ask him. Okay, well, you don't know where anything is. Do you have anything that you know I need in your pockets? In your little pouchies?
What was I'm sorry, I was typing in chat.
Do you have anything that you know I'm looking for? Listen, do you have any drink? Do you have any little glass shooters in your little pouchies?
He looks at you and gets very, very concerned and goes, wah, 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 and then just kind of smacks you on the forehead. Wah.
What the fuck? Okay, listen, I don't know what that's all about, but you're coming with me. All right, hop in. And he basically like beckons him in or on to his shoulder.
All right. He hops on, and so which way did you want to go, left or right?
So yeah, I'm gonna just start heading.
Or you could start doing some checks.
Well, so the first thing I'm going to do is creak the door open the rest of the way, obviously. Right? And I'm going to, I can't cast anything, but I'm going to look around for Sniffler's, like maybe like little pad prints, like what could be left in like the dust of the area to see where he came from. And wherever he came from, I'm going the opposite direction. So I don't know if that's left or right, DM. That's up to you. I'm sure I could see those. It's got to be dusty in there.
Go ahead, roll me in investigation.
Oh shit!
I was gonna give it to you. I was gonna give it to you an advantage because you're right. It's probably for very, very dusty here, but you're still feeling the effects of whatever happened to you, so you're still a little fuzzy.
Sure. We have a problem though. Okay, hold on. No, we don't.
Don't tell me we have a problem.
You said?
You have a problem. I put the roll box on the screen for everyone to see. You better roll.
I can roll investigation from the roll box.
No, you roll it in or from your character sheet. Click investigation.
Yeah, I didn't open that because I forgot we were both filming. It's so small. It's almost as if I could open it. Okay. And make it larger. I rolled. I have no idea what it is.
It's 13.
Okay.
Yeah, you could definitely see some light dusted, some light footprints in the dust coming from the left side. So that means you'd probably want to go towards the right.
Yeah, we're going right for sure.
All right.
I don't know what twists and turns there are, but I'm just gonna say for moving us along reasons, I'm gonna basically go to a corner, and every time I get to a corner, I'm gonna do some form of check that would allow me to move forward safely. I'm assuming those are mostly perception / investigation checks. So however you want to maybe fast forward that process, let me know.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Stealth check. I'm pretty stealthy, I think. Yeah, it's a +4 on that.
13. So you're little.
Listen, I'm pretty stealthy for a half orc. Okay.
It's loud. It's loud concrete or loud stones. It's hard to be quiet on them.
Stones are always fucking talking. It's like, shut up, Stones. Why are you so loud?
So yeah, there we go with that. Let me make a roll myself here. Okay. You get to the first corner. You come around the corner and you peer ahead, and you see there are 2 guards off down the hallway around the corner. And they are kind of like sitting at a table, candlelight lighting them up. You can't quite make out the exact things of their conversation, but you get a few key words. You hear the words equipment. You hear something mentioned about a giant stick with carvings on it. And you hear someone mention that the half orc will probably fetch a pretty penny.
I'm sorry, repeat that last bit.
The half orc will fetch a pretty penny.
Okay, so I thought I heard that, but like that enraged me as a human.
So you heard that, and both you turned and looked at Sniffler, and he looked at you at the same time with a very concerned look on his face.
All right, bud. So it feels like maybe this isn't the right direction to go. I'm gonna see if I can see a way around this, but otherwise we're backtracking.
Sniffler looks at you and goes, "What?" And then just kind of like hops off, and then just starts skittering down the hall towards them. And you see he kind of like glimmers and kind of starts blending in with the background.
Oh yeah, I forgot Sniffler can like wait.
He's got some skills.
I forgot that's right. Sniffler's O fucking P, and I have access to none of them because if I had access to them, I remember this. Anyway, God, Sniffler's so good. What I was gonna ask DM is if I could do some sort of check to find out, like you said, they're towards the end of the hall. Through the hall, are there any doors on either side? I need to find this out, so I should probably roll a perception check, right?
Sure.
Not very perceptive.
No, not at all.
What I roll? I don't even know.
A 10.
Sweet.
So yeah, you just see a hallway, man. You even lose track of Sniffler.
I mean, I was losing them anyway. Fuck. I feel like Gray at this point would feel kind of lost. So, but also maybe a little panicked, because one, he's not usually one to run into a fight, but hearing what he heard, he's got sort of like an enraged, having lived the life he lived with the people treating him the way they treated him and learning what he's learned about, orc culture and stuff like that. He wants to fucking murder somebody, but he also knows better. So I think what he's doing is going, fuck, Sniffler, hey. And he's like hugged around the corner, just his little head popping out, going, "Hey, get back here! What are you doing?"
You hear soft little pitter, pitter, patter, pitter, patter, and we'll pick that back up here in a moment. Let's head back to the rest of the gang, who just witnessed a member of their party vanish from thin air. Anything you all would like to do before we cut back over? Oh yeah, here we go.
Girl will calmly brush the hair out of Holly's face, set her on the ground, calmly walk over to the bars, and use his aspect of the beast, which gives me strength advantage on any checks to push, pull, lift, or break objects, and I'm going to try to rip the bars open.
I was hoping someone was going to do that. So yeah, you get a strength check with advantage. So let's give you the roll box. Let's go.
23.
Oh yeah, that'll do. That will do. How are you doing this? Did you just pick like two random bars? Did you like kind of like knock around to see if any of them were a little loose? Did you try to do it from the door or just from any old bars?
Just any two bars.
You walk up and you all notice as Gur one for feet of strength from here or there, and he just rips the bars in two, bending them both in opposite directions. Gur, do you make a sound as you pull it open?
No.
No sound whatsoever.
No.
That's even more unsettling. Wait a minute. True Stiffmeister wants us to roll for feet. What? Yeah, I think chat's just gone off the deep end today. Feet.
Do I hear this
feet.
happening?
Feat, not feet. You perverts. Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, $4.99 on the Architects of Fate wiki feet.
Right?
Facts. All of our feet are there. It's just $40.99. You get all of our feet.
They're
And
still there. That's why we're singing chairs.
he heard what he wanted to hear. Yeah, he absolutely did hear what he wanted to hear. Atlask. We're going old school, calling her Atlask. Roll for feet. Yes, Jonathan.
I thought it was Adelask.
Adel.
Adelask?
It's a Tlask.
We've got an Adel in the chat.
It's a Tlask. Anyway, yes, Jonathan, you do hear this. You hear nothing but silence, the slight shuffling of feet along some stone, and then the creaking of metal as the bars are just bent. Highs or lows, Gur?
Lows.
Oh, good call. You were able to bend this metal big enough for everyone to get out with the exception of you.
Girl's a big boy, you know.
Gur is a big boy. He's a big
Say everyone. I'm the only one in there with him at this point.
That's true. I just now realized that. Alive, yeah. To be fair, Holly Hera's body would fit through. Yeah, so
Well, it could have fit other ways, you know. Not that we would do any of those things, but
all right, Gur. I'm gonna hop out between the bars that he pried.
Go back and grab Holly.
And while he's doing that, as soon as I'm on the outside of the cell, I'm just gonna try to see if I have Daddy Easy's powers at the moment.
got it. You still feel like something, like almost like a wet blanket being thrown over top of a smoldering fire. You just can't seem to get. You feel it. You feel your magical energy, but just something's not letting it connect. So Gur's grabbing Holly Hera. You're on the outside trying. Did you do anything? Are you doing anything else?
I'm just gonna take a quick look around, see if I see a guard station or, as is stereotypical of this kind of a dungeon, a wall with keys on them.
Let's see how tropey this dungeon is. Highs or lows?
Highs.
Highs. This is a very tropey dungeon.
If they're just keys randomly on the walls, then my Sniffler would have grabbed some. This is not canon. I don't like this at all.
You're in a different spot. This is a different part.
Solitary probably wouldn't have keys on the wall. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, you do see some keys hanging up on the wall over there. I take it you go and unlock the doors?
Yoink and unlock. And once I'm done unlocking, our cell, I'm gonna go over to, JJ's.
I gotta get better at this. Sorry, keep going.
I go over to JJ's and so, you any good in a fight? You're good at cleaning.
Oh, I prefer not to fight, but I have been skilled in a few tussles a bit.
At worst, your cannon father, and I'll unlock his cell as well.
I kind of skittishly peek my head out. Thank you, friend.
Yeah, no problem. You can call me Q. The big one is Gur, and the departed. That was Holly Hera.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. My name is Jonathan. Jonathan Jacobs Jingleheimer Smith.
Jonathan Jingle Jumbles? Okay. I'm just gonna call you JJ until I get
harder than his actual.
All right.
Very well.
Well, Gur, you got her. We still haven't found, I haven't seen Gray anywhere. We should go look for him. JJ, we have one more in our party that we need to go find before we can leave. Stay close.
Okay, you can count on me.
Do you guys remember that scene in Muppet Treasure Island where Billy Bones grabs Gonzo by the nose and he says, Jimmy. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. I don't know if anyone else is, but...
Let me check real quick what I actually do know that could be helpful. Your friend, were they by chance some kind of half orc, perhaps?
Indeed, he is. Do you know where he is?
Oh, no. But I
Fuck.
saw them take him.
Also, how long ago was this?
An indeterminate amount of time ago.
If you're divulging that information, it would have been shortly after they arrived, and pretty much right after the bright green and purple flash of light filled the jail cell and knocked them all unconscious.
It was shortly after you arrived, and
All
right after a big flash of light happened in your cell.
Okay. Alrighty. And I don't suppose you know why I can't. I can't. And I'm gonna try to, like I'm trying to flick a Zippo, to try and turn on. Like, any idea why I can't get magic here?
Let's say.
What?
How long have you? We've been kind of like loose about this. How long have you been in this prison? Let's hammer that down. Yeah, let's hammer that down right now.
That's a good question.
I just want to say him saying, "Oh, do you mean the half orc?" and then being like, "Do you know where he is?" and him going, "Oh, no." Spit take for me.
No idea what you're talking about.
I had to not spit take. I had to try really hard.
Let me roll. What dice do I roll to see how long I've been here?
What does that mean? With that.
Roll 2d4, and that'll be the number of weeks you've been here. So at most, you've been here for like a month and a half.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, you've been here for about a month. Oh yeah, this entire floor is covered in an anti-magic field that you need to have a certain magical item to be able to cast magic in.
This entire level is trapped in an anti-magic field, and we need some kind of special item for us to use magic.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can find one and find our buddy. Come on, let's go.
Thanks.
You are. I'm right behind you.
Thanks, Salatos, for that redeem.
I read it.
It's a modified version of what Lupin was trying to do.
I think there are two. So they're two related. I think we give Lupin what Lupin asked for.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
cool.
Let me see. So let me get a marching order for how you all are maneuvering through the dungeon.
I'll take lead.
Okay.
I'll be in the middle.
All right. That means I'm assuming Gur carrying the lifeless body of Holly Hera, bringing up the rear. I keep saying it full and loud because I think my wife is in the kitchen and I'm trying to guilt her.
I swear to God, I just heard Jesse.
You did.
Okay.
Holly, is that you?
Yeah,
We're all very disappointed in you.
It's almost like you can hear her voice still.
It's like she's still here with us.
That was fun. All right, let's keep going on with it. That's the marching order. Let's kick back over to Gray. Gray, you were just whisper yelling at Sniffler to come back, and you heard the little and he kind of like
Fading out?
no, it was getting louder. It was coming back to you, and then you see that telltale shimmer as his skin starts to bring back the regular color and no longer camouflage.
You just talk about how bad Sniffler probably sticks out as in an old dusty like stone dungeon. Like his regular skin. Look at him.
He starts talking emphatically, like almost to the point where it's so fast that you can't understand. Like,
slow down. In the well? How many? Are they alive? Oh, okay. I see.
He's basically saying
that there's a bunch of equipment down there, and if we go beat those guards up, we get a bunch of our tools back.
Yes.
Cool. I mean, I speak Sniffler, bro.
That's very true. I should have thought about that. Sniffler goes, wow.
Yes.
And then he kind of like leans around the corner and just watches. He looks back at you and goes, wow, and then starts watching again.
Saying, wait 1 minute.
And he's like, wow, and then starts looking. He's trying to get you to come over and look.
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go look. Like, I thought we were already doing that. My bad. Yeah. So yeah, Gray takes a few steps forward and peers right over. You picture this: little Sniffler's little head popping around with his little flipper thingies, like hold onto the wall, scooting, and then Gray doing it obviously way up higher than him. Room for like 6 more people to Scooby-Doo their way ahead around the corner.
Nat Jester, I just want to say you probably have unlocked a new kink for me with mommy tacos. That's not what I needed.
I hope this is awakening something in me.
Just big chitted nachos. Tacos.
I hated everything you just said.
I hated saying it. I started saying it going, this is, yeah,
Cancel.
okay, well,
Cancel.
we've committed.
Cancel.
We've committed. Anyway, give me highs or lows.
I mean, that was a pretty low moment for us, so I'm going to say low.
Okay. After a few moments of watching, there's a door right by the little area they're standing at. The door opens. Another guard comes in and starts talking to them. And then thanks, Day, for that redeem. We've got 2 one-liners that someone's going to have to pump out here. Anyway, you watch as the other 2 guards follow the one guard back to the door. The door closes.
All right, cool, Sniffer. Looks like the coast is clear. I'm gonna need you to scurry ahead of me, invisible, and don't walk backwards. I don't show me any toes. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'll get all distracted. Just keep your little Sniffler toes face forward and scoot on until you turn invisible and get as close to the door, put your ear against the door, and give me hand signals. If they're coming back, wave your hands up and down. If the coast is clear, just keep a steady back and forth. You know what I mean?
Don't show me any toes. I'll get distracted.
So, in searching for Gray, does Q's Spidey sense go off because a magic word was spoken?
I forgot Q had a thing for feet. I completely forgot about it.
No. Not feet.
Toes specifically. That's right. The feet you can take or leave, but the toes, oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Highs or lows?
Considering what's kicking in, we'll go with highs.
No, you definitely you don't feel it. You don't feel it.
No toe magic for Q.
All right, in order to keep this ball kind of going here.
I sent Sniffler running to the door to listen out. I guess we're clipping back from there.
Yep. So he's pretty much at the door, just giving a listen. You see his arm starts to shimmer back to that lovely color. So that's all you see of him, and he kind of beckons you.
Why is Sniffler becking me something? Why is it something for my brain? All right, so I'm gonna start heading. Gray's gonna start heading down the hallway. You guys remember the scene in The Nightmare Before Christmas, where the Oogie Boogie Man beckons. That's what that vibe just gave me, and for some reason, Sniffler doing that gave me like, it fucked me up. Anyway, so yeah, Gray's gonna like start doing this as quiet as he possibly can. He basically has hands on each wall, right? And he's trying to use his hands on the wall for each step he takes to give like a little anti-pressure, because you know he's huge and he makes lots of noise. So he's really working on the stealth to make sure nobody hears him. I'm gonna roll a stealth check, just doing it anyway. I don't know what it means. I don't even know what the score is.
I'm gonna give you advantage on this because you've got help from Sniffler, who's keeping a listen at the door. Yikes.
They're all bad. They're all bad. Here's a little lesson for you guys. Don't volunteer a roll. Okay? Even if you're plus fucking 4 in the skill, don't volunteer. A roll.
You're lucky because I am also rolling like crap. I've gotten everyone who went low got their thing, so
Okay.
Yep. So you're fine. You get down to the end there, and you see the little table they were sitting at. There is in the corner, pretty much like a basket just filled with a whole bunch of equipment, and you definitely recognize your equipment sitting there.
The bag of holding there.
The bag of holding is there. Roll me a perception check.
Not a very perceptive guy.
Yeah, this looks like it could. It's probably all of your guys' stuff.
I mean, honestly, there's so much gear. There's no fucking way Gray would actually know if it's everyone's, or if I'm taking other people's shit or not. He would not really know. But his bag of holding is there, which is, if you guys remember, massive. Like, there's a whole bar down there, like where Sniffler invites people. Like, there's a whole thing. So I'm going to pick up the bag of holding and say to Sniffler, hey, all right, we're good. Hold one side. Can you hold this bag open for me? And Sniffler, I'm assuming, looks at me and goes,
He looks at you with a confused look on his face and kind of like waddles over and then holds open the bag.
So I'm going to start just putting absolutely everything I see in that basket in the bag of holding.
Cool.
I'm trying to gather all of it up as fast as possible. I'm guessing it's a noisy fucking thing to do. I would assume there's metal, there's chain link, there's all kinds of shit happening.
Oh yeah, it is noisy.
So he's doing that as fast as he can, and when he comes across his equipment specifically, there's one piece he wants to make sure he keeps on his body that doesn't go into the fucking bag of holding, and it is I want to keep the decanter of endless water on my person, tied to like my belt, and I want to keep what the hell? Scroll of Alter Self. I know magic doesn't work in here, but I think scrolls are different. Am I wrong? Am I right?
Roll Arcana. Yeah, you would know that if anything is stopping you from casting magic, then the magic of a scroll probably wouldn't work either.
Fuck. All right. So then he's just gonna keep his quarterstaff and the decanter of endless water, and a dagger on him. That's it. He's keeping those things on his body, because if he's gonna do any combat, it's gonna try to be quick and quiet, and he's gonna try to dispatch people essentially, because he doesn't want to alert anyone else. And this isn't Gray's usual style, but they said that half orc would fetch a pretty price. So if he runs into any guards, Gray's gonna be killing people. I just want that to be very clear.
Hey, it's not murder hobo if you have a legitimate reason.
But yeah, so I got all that stuff on me. I'm assuming I made a lot of fucking noise. I don't know what happens next.
Well, what happens next is the rest of the party is wandering through the halls, and you all hear That was something.
What?
Someone glitched. We got a glitch. We got a glitch from Day. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That actually works. So
I don't know what a bag of molding is.
well,
Use your imagination.
we're just gonna use our imaginations on that one.
Is it going bad or
One,
does it
I
mold
was gonna
things
say
in
one
different-
keeps things fresh, one does the opposite.
Oh, okay. I mean that's pretty straightforward.
You all hear the sound of thunder and lightning.
Very frightening me.
Galileo. And you look out the slits of bars at one of the windows at the top of the wall, and strangely enough, severed foot falls through the window, and then another. It appears to be raining feet.
This isn't as fun when they're not attached.
Do I see this, or am I still so far down, like in solitary, that I don't know?
Oh, you're
I don't have
somewhere.
windows.
You're somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay.
Considering the ruckus that he made, did we hear any of that? It's fair if he's far enough away, you know what I mean?
I don't think he's far enough away. Go ahead and roll investigation, and everybody can do that. I'm gonna give you all advantage since you all are actively listening for stuff, looking for Gray. No, Day. It's raining parts of men and possibly women too. I don't know if you can tell a foot gender by feet. I don't know if that's something that we can do.
And,
It's definitely not.
I got a 9
Let
and
me
a
just
nat
say
20.
no.
Oh, we got a 9 and a nat 20. Okay, so the nat
I got
20 goes. What
yeah,
you
I
got?
got a 19.
19. Gur.
I didn't. I'm focused.
Gur has got other things on his mind. Yeah. You guys definitely heard some commotion. It sounded like a lot of clattering, coming from around a corner and down a hall.
All right. We got. Did anyone else hear that?
Yes, I did. It sounded like stuff clattering, almost.
If anyone's gonna make a ruckus in this place, well, I'm just gonna go with my gut. You want to find Gray, follow the ruckus. I always said.
That tracks.
I like to
Here-
think I
here-
still have my
Here comes the
room
ruckus.
that I took from the jail cell, and I'm ready to like to just something to whack with. Like,
Sure, yeah. Improvised weapon, basically a stick. Hey, you're gonna bond very well with Gur. He likes sticks.
Like a giant puppy dog.
Like a giant puppy dog.
I'm ready, but I'm shaking nervously as I say that.
God, it is taking so much to hold that one in.
What? Do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Oh, if he likes sticks so much, he's definitely got quite the stiff one in his arms. Oh!
Too soon.
Was that a dead Holly Hera joke?
Mm-hmm.
Like a stick in the mud? Is that what you're saying?
No, she's stiff. You know, rigor mortis.
That's not a stick.
Close enough.
Stick like.
Listen, you're reaching, sir.
She's
Wait
more-
until they actually land. Thank
She's
you.
more stick-like than she once was.
All right, we are halfway through. We are halfway through today's stream. I have everybody's homework now, though. Everybody, next stream, I want you to come in with your best dead Holly Hera joke. I heard just my wife from the living room going, "Hey, you lost your chance."
I know. You did this to yourself.
Okay.
Is it raining in real life? No, it's not.
Look outside. Do you see feet?
Do you see feet?
No.
Hey, look, and I thought the Brazilian raining spiders was bad. The raining feet, I think, is worse.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're perfectly set up for all your one-liners now.
I mean, I did come here for the feet, so.
There we go, everybody.
I need a new title for this episode.
So, following the noise.
Yes, following the noise. Passive perception of 16 is going to hear the sound of footsteps. 3 sets of footsteps coming down the hall from around the corner that you heard the commotion coming from.
Oh, that was us. Why did I think that was that correct?
Yep. And and Quentin, you have the passive perception of 16, so you're the one who hears this. People approach.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we're not looking for 3 people. Everyone into the corners,
I can fit.
I need a stealth check from everybody and disadvantage stealth check from Gur.
Gur's not going to try to hide.
Just gonna stand there.
Yep.
I feel like Gert losing Holly Hera has
Oh.
made him an absolute murder monster. Like, there's gonna be a lot of people killed for a lot of reasons in this dungeon.
18.
16.
18 and 16 are good. You both go and hide in the shadows, and Quentin, you notice as Gur just stands there.
Gert, come on, get down, bud, get down. And with let me just make sure I still have this trait, if I recall. God, what's it called?
We got an object redeemed. I want to know why the alerts won't work. The sound for the alerts work because I'm hearing them. The sound comes through, but the image doesn't pop up on my screen, and I've got the alert windows on there, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
We can
with
mess around with it.
Yeah.
I think
We'll
it might
figure
be
it
a
out.
setting thing.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I guess I must have got rid of it. Where I used to be able to go invisible in shadow.
Oh, yeah. If you want to try to grab him and essentially kind of give him the help action and see if you can try to hide him, you can roll another stealth.
He was the furthest back, so I'm actually gonna let this play.
Okay.
Can I tempt him over with my broom?
Yeah, you could try.
Sir, please, this way. I'll give you this. And I wag it around.
Wagging a broom at him.
Gur, how do you want to handle how enticing this is?
I think at this point, nothing's really going to disrupt this focus.
Okay.
Can I roll for persuasion?
With the way with the way Gur is describing this, I would say you can try, but it would have to be a 20, and then even that. I have such a hard. I don't want to take away player agency.
Yeah, in most situations, I would say yes, but this is Gur's only friend, only like lifelong, well, not lifelong friend, but
It's like Gur's safety blanket, best friend, mom figure, everything. Like, just perished. Like, I don't see how you could possibly talk Gur out of just being in a murderous, I'll kill everything rage right now. You know?
Right. And that's what I was
and
thinking
he
too.
tried that last time and got shut down by magic.
Yeah.
I won't try them.
You can try,
All right, I'll roll for it.
Nothing's impossible.
but he's gonna. I'm
Never
sure he's gonna
mind.
have it. He's gonna have advantage.
I have an idea of what I'll do if it works.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
Holy shit, Lupin.
Yummy, yummy taco, mommy. Please be in my tummy.
You said that. You ruined it. Say that again.
How did I
Flip it.
ruin it?
Flip it.
I don't know. Just say it more like you would say it if that was a thing you wanted to say.
Yummy, yummy taco, mommy. Please be in my tummy.
Earmuffs.
Much better.
I don't want to hear this. My ears are scarred now.
Quentin took his headphones off.
Wait, did we put immature taco talk during our one of our settings?
Yeah, I don't think that's a setting. I don't think that's a box you can check. I really don't.
Should be.
Anyway.
Clipping that for later use.
Yeah. Highs and lows for anyone in the group outside of Gray.
Highs.
Highs.
There's no group inside of Gray, sir, so I don't know what you're saying.
There will be.
Oh, a group of tacos, maybe. Or
Taco mommy.
Maybe feet.
Um,
Taco mommy.
you hear the footsteps stop as they almost get to the intersection here at the corner. And they start having a conversation. One says to the other one, I don't know, these ones looked pretty tough. I think crap, what's his name? What's his fucking name? I think Yarnik is gonna have his work cut out for him. The other one goes, yeah, he always gets his answers though. He always figures it out. Another one says, yeah, but it's that half orc. He's the one they really want, right? And the other one goes, well, yeah, but we got to get the information first, so I don't know. He goes, well, it is time to eat, so let's head and get some food, and then we'll go back to watching the prisoners. And you hear as they start to walk down the hallway, and you hear them go into a different door. A door that sounds a lot closer than the door that's at the end of the hall.
I think we're clear. All right. And I'm gonna put my hand up and just be like, guys, stay down for a second. I'm gonna advance a little bit forward to whatever door they presumably went in, and just kind of put my ear to the door, listen. Like, do I hear, dishware, silverware, whatever clanking, and does it sound like they're indisposed for now?
I'm not gonna make you roll for that. Yeah, through the door you could pretty much you can hear the low chatter of different conversations happening at the same time. The sound of silver scraping against ceramic.
Okay. And I'll turn back to the rest of the crew and wave them forward.
Wonderful. Clipped it. Thanks, Ask. You should link it so that everyone can go watch it.
It's in Discord.
It's in the Discord.
It's already in the Discord, bud.
Yeah. Give me
It
that.
could be ATL Ask.
Oh.
Ask her everything about everything you want about Atlanta.
Adel.
That's good. Atlanta Ask.
How's Mr. Glover doing this season? What's his character up to, you know?
Oh, it's a TV show? If it isn't Marvel, Star Wars, or Star Trek. I seem to have missed it. My real name is 314, obviously. Yeah. Okay.
Tracks.
All right. So what do you want to do? Sorry, we got sidetracked there.
Oh no, it's cool. I'm just gonna continue to go in the direction of where we heard the ruckus.
Everyone else?
Following, but I'm sweeping while I'm doing so.
It is very dusty.
I thought you said sleeping. I was like, I don't understand.
Is Gur
I'm
coming?
tired.
Yes.
And back
Silent.
over to our friends, our Sniffler and Gray. You hear a loud wah, 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 and it's basically Sniffler going, "There are people coming."
Cool. Does that door open inwards or outwards? Like, does it open away from me or towards me?
Highs or lows?
Highs.
Highs. You saw it open towards you.
Cool. So I'm gonna take a chair and do one of those awesome chinks like underneath the knob or the handle where I'm positioning the chair against. So there's a fulcrum, a leverage. So if they go to open the door, it's gonna be stuck. I'm gonna do that quietly but firmly.
Okay.
I feel.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna say, all right, hop in. And Sniffler's gonna hop in the bag of holding, colding, molding. But when he gets in there, it smells funny. And he hops right back out. Wait, what's wrong? It stinks in there? Wait, we don't have time for this. Get on my shoulder. Like, I throw the bag over. He's on the shoulder. He actually scurries down into a pocket, and I start booking it the other direction. I'm literally, you hear ka-ching, 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 because I'm carrying the bags popping and breaking and shaking and
Which
jostling.
you all on the other side of the door here. And let's get to that. So you're turned around and start to run down the hallway. You all on the other side of the door have gotten there. Q and you hear coming from the other side of the door. What would you like to do with the door? You try to push it open or pull it open?
I'm just gonna try to push it open.
You try to push it open and you feel it come to some resistance. Like it opens just slightly and then pop, like it hits something and it's blocked and it won't fully open.
Okay. Look back at Gur and be like, this ain't my thing. Oh, this is gonna hurt. And I'll take, make sure the door is at least to where, it's been turned. It's open, but it's just, the slightly ajar. Gonna take 5 steps back and just try to shoulder into it.
Okay, roll me strength.
I'm sure that's a stat that I am so great at. Ooh, +1, check me out. We're gonna spend a point of luck to re-roll that one, and that's gonna be a 19.
Oh.
19. All right. You go ahead and you ram right into that door, and you hear the sound of splintering wood on the other side as
God damn, how do you make that look so easy?
basically a chair exploded on the other side. Gray, you hear this because you've been running, but you're still in the hallway. You can definitely hear the loud explosion of wood.
So Gray basically skids to a halt and says, well, this is it. And he takes his bag, throws it down on the ground, pulls a quarterstaff into one hand, a dagger out in the other, and he's fucking ready to kill whoever's behind that door. He's just huffing, he's puffing, he's in like a stance, he's got his knees bent, he's ready to murder. He's about the size of the hallway, so like they're gonna have to move real well in order to not be murdered, whoever is behind that door.
Well,
Who's the first person that goes through the door? Because they do not know me.
Yeah. Luckily for you, Quentin was the one to bust through the door. So, you turn around, you've made your stand, you're ready for your "you shall not pass" moment, and you look across the hallway, down the hallway, and you see Q.
God,
Dusty Buns.
great.
Hey, what's up, buddy? And I throw my staff in and then put my dagger away. And I'm like, I wish I knew it was you guys. I put the chair there. Did you do that?
Yeah, maybe. Like, I'm gonna be feeling it for the next week, though. But
That's amazing.
I'll just say I heard noise and destruction happening, and I was like, that's great. That's got to be great.
Just for
I was trying to be
funsies,
quiet.
just for funsies, go ahead, Q, and roll a perception check for me with advantage, because you're admiring your handiwork here.
Percept with advantage. Even with advantage, it's gonna be a 12.
Okay, we're just gonna keep
My
that.
passive perception is better than that.
Oh, well, let's use your passive perception, because 15 would have done it. So you're 16. You look at the hinges that are kind of like splintered and broken off the door a little bit on the floor. The hinges go both ways. You could have pulled the handle and the door would have opened easy.
Oh, god damn it. Well, hopefully someone in or Big Papa downstairs saw that and thought it was cool. Fuck.
I mean, hey, I heard it. It was pretty cool, bud. You made me turn around ready to kill. By the way,
great,
Yeah.
bud.
yeah.
Two things.
Where's everybody else?
We have a new friend, and as they're both, everyone starts to walk in. This is John Jacob Jingleheimer, Jingle something Smith.
Hey, man.
Look
Good
at
to
the
meet you.
mess you made. Oh.
We'll get to that, but
I'm actively cleaning this up.
right.
Hi. By the way, hello. Nice to meet you.
It's
And
nice to meet you too. Where's
And
Greg?
I'm gonna put my
Where's
hand on
Holly
his. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and direct his eyesight to Gur walking in with Allie.
Girl, what's wrong? What's wrong with Hallie?
We gotta go.
Guys, what's wrong? No. No. It can't be. And I run over. Guy runs over. He puts his hand right on her head, on her forehead, and Gur's arms.
Sniffler
can't be.
Sniffler crawls from your shoulder, crawls down your arm, and just and sheds a tiny little Sniffler tear that drops onto Holly Harris' face, and he turns around and scurries back up your arm and then dives into one of your pockets.
We gotta go.
I think
You gotta get out of here. At very least, she deserves better than this.
like Gur, this is metagaming for a quick second. Gray is having one of those Raphael Splinter moments. Remember when Raphael finds out that Splinter's been taken?
Damn!
Yeah. He screams Holly Hera kind of thing, but not really Holly Hera. He's with Gur on this. He's very, very upset. I'm not gonna play that out because I don't want to burst anyone's eardrums, but he kind of like drops to one knee, like audibly, like howls, so to speak.
Right. Look, we're all hurting, but we have to get out of here now. We can grieve later.
Okay. All right. He stands up. He's on 2 feet. He goes, "All right, little guy, are you with us?" He's talking.
Yes. I hate it here, and I'd very much like to leave.
Yeah,
And
he was
Same.
Alright. He was in the cell next to us. He said he hates fighting, but he's okay in one. So.
Did he have anything to do with this? And he like quickly pulls out his quarterstaff and puts it against his chest.
My chest or your chest?
I'm putting my quarterstaff against your chest. And be like, was it him? How do we know it wasn't him?
It wasn't me. Honest. I dropped my broom.
You guys buy this? Do you buy any of this?
Ray, look at all the glitter. Do you recognize the glitter?
I'm actively licking my hands. Sorry, I love the taste of this glitter.
That's that good old kibbles and slits glitter, buddy. That's how you know you got yourself a good one here.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what? That checks out. And he puts his quarterstaff back in. And he goes, "Well, do you guys know where to go? I don't know where to go.
No,
I came from a very, very scary place."
JJ over here said there's only an anti-magic field here on this floor. I'm saying we at least try and find our way either up or down to another floor, because if it is limited to this floor, at very least you and me can do some damage.
Yeah. Gray puts his hand on Gur's shoulder. He's still standing kind of like directly in front of him as he holds Holly Harrod. He goes, "I'll lead the way." And he just steps in front of Gur and starts heading back the way you guys came. Because the way I came from, there's nothing.
How far...
So, yep, to get to that, I'd say probably about 20 feet down the hallway.
Okay. Then at Gray making all that noise, Gur's gonna safely put Holly on the floor, try to snatch the broom from J.
Now he wants
It's
it.
catching.
And head down to the door where those guys went in.
Oh, are you going?
Roll, John?
I'm going with him.
Are you meaning to take out some revenge? Is that what's happening here?
I mean, they're probably coming either way. It's better if I start it than they do.
All right.
I think Gray knows exactly the vibe, and he's like, "All right, you lead the way instead." And then he pulls the staff. Wait. Having seen Gur start to push forward towards where I'm assuming he doesn't really know where he's going, but he's got that look in his eyes, and he put his hand on his shoulder and he knew something was up. He goes, "Hey, Gur, wait." And he takes his bag of holding. He starts dumping it out on the floor in front of everybody.
Oh yeah, perfect. So everybody, you have all of your stuff back. Gur.
Oh.
I'm with you, bud, but we're gonna need some equipment.
Hold please. I need to look in Gur's inventory. Gur, your staff is not in this pile.
Okay.
Does he have other shit?
Oh yeah, the rest of his equipment's all there, but his staff is not there. His biggest happiest stick is not in his collection.
Club and shit
I thought my
too,
maul
or-
was the happiest.
Oh, is the maul your biggest happiest stick? Then it's then I'm sorry. Then it's your maul that is missing.
It's okay. I'm gonna see what I do with this broom.
Wait. Okay. Well, what is actually in there now? Can we like quickly unpack that? Like, who got what back? Wait, does Gur see any of Holly Harris shit in there?
Yeah, Holly's stuff is all there too.
Does Gur have any emotional response to any of that?
I don't know.
Nope. He's not stopping.
Okay. So you've grabbed the broom and you're headed.
Yep.
Even with the dropping of the shit. Okay.
Oh,
So-
shit.
Gray has his murder shit on. He's ready to go.
Hold up, wait for me. And
We're both headed down.
I'm trying to get my shit together. Fuck. You, J. Here, and I'll toss him over my mace +1.
Oh well, that's great and all, but you throw that over to him, but you notice that JJ is scrounging through the pile of stuff. His stuff is in that pile as well.
Oh shit! And I guess I noticed that as I'm about to tell. Oh well,
Yep.
fuck.
My things
What's JJ got in that pile? What you got, JJ?
for weapons.
Meanwhile, I'm just asking that metagame because me and Gur are stomping down the hallway.
I have 2
I
daggers
think Q is like behind us. 2 daggers, okay.
and a quarterstaff,
Nice.
which is hilarious because I'm a gnome and it's basically bigger than me.
I love that. I want a lot of pole vaulting. I see a lot of pole vaulting in your future.
I just
That was
can't wait.
gymnastics.
I just can't wait until you get out of this anti-magic field and he calls his familiar.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh fuck.
Ride that tortoise to victory.
I eventually get my gear on, I guess, and I will follow because all right, well fuck. Today's as good a day as any.
Right behind you, friend.
I feel like as Gray is walking down, which is not usually his vibe at all. He's got his quarterstaff in his left hand, and you just see him over and over hitting his chest with it. He's so pumped. He's breathing heavy. He's kind of grunting a little bit. He's dragging his dagger across the edge of the wall.
You see Sniffler is right beside you going wah 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 wah.
What the
Yes.
heck is that thing?
I wonder
Yeah,
how
it's almost as tall as you are. He just walks up to you like wah
What?
wah wah wah.
I'm so confused right now.
And Gray looks back and goes, he said, "How are you?" And like he keeps going.
Oh,
Slapping his
I'm
chest, dragging his dragger.
a little out of breath, to be honest. Can we take a break real quick?
Hey, hop on. He invites him to hop on his shoulder
Uh,
if he chooses to do so.
how well kept does Gray appear to be?
Oh, terribly.
I do not hop on. Though.
hold on. He's actually pretty clean. Go ahead and roll me perception Q, because I think you're the only one who would be like observing stuff outside of what's going on right now.
First time for everything. That's that's gonna be a 13.
13. Gray actually looks a little like he looks pretty good. Looks healthy. Looks like he's hydrated.
And Q's just gonna. What? This is a thing that's happening. I have so many questions.
They look clean. I'm hopping on.
Perfect.
They look sanitary enough.
You're clean.
Gray is clean. Okay. Why? All right. So we have to be at this door by now, right? I'm assuming Gur reaches the door before any of
Oh
us.
yeah. Gur is at the door as you all are approaching. Now we
I
need
walk faster than you guys.
you walk with a
We
purpose.
also got a head start. Yeah.
Well, I have
We're
a 40 walking foot speed.
True. That's 10 faster than me. We're ready to go. We're ready. We're behind you, but we're behind you. So you get to the door, right? And then what do we do? Like, are you doing a drop kick the door down situation? What's
Yeah, I'm
happening?
gonna
let's
kick
find
the
out.
door in.
All right, give me strength.
I'm gonna use my here's the full thing I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to kick the door in, use my surprise attack, and I'm going to charge the first person with the broom and just try to impale them with it.
Put this fucker in a wall, dude. I want to.
All right, let me think. Well, we definitely need a strength check for the door.
Okay, I still have advantage on that.
Yeah, let's start there and work our way forward.
20.
20 will,
Unnatural.
20 will work. Dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? The people didn't get to see that. There you go. There's the 20. It's right there.
There.
Boom. Let's see. So you want to kick the door down. And then you want to try to impale somebody with the
broom.
the broom.
The dull broom.
The dull broom. Okay.
Listen.
I'll just think that I've been holding it. It's not dull. It is full of glitter.
It is. It's.
They'll look pretty when they die.
Howdy, Glamour. All right. Go ahead and roll. Roll to attack. Go ahead and roll your d20. Add your proficiency bonus and
All right.
strength.
Actually,
and
I think I have something that helps with that. I think what do I have? I have reckless attack. Right.
Reckless attack. What do you do?
I get advantage on my attack rolls.
Got it. So yeah, so since it's a strength roll for attack, you're gonna get advantage on it. But attack rolls against you have advantage until.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's one. 13's the other.
All right. 13.
If that doesn't work, I want to use my lucky.
All right. It does not. It is just shy. So if you want to use your lucky to see if you can get a 14 or better.
Excuse me.
14.
Look at that. Yeah, I'm just homebrewing some guards because honestly, I was not expecting why do I expect anything? Why do I expect anything from you all?
You really should stop.
I
Stop doing
really
that
should.
altogether.
I really should.
So I get bludgeoning damage. And wait, is that doing that? Oh, it is. Okay. I just kept pressing the button. It wasn't doing anything. And then I get my surprise damage. So that should be 10 then total.
All right, we need to see how many guards are in there. We know at least 3. So I'm gonna roll a d6 plus 3. That's how many people are in here. Okay.
We have an initiative roll.
It's coming. It's coming.
Okay. Just curious.
You kick down this door and it breaks in half. It doesn't even come off on the hinges or on the knob side. No, it splits right down the middle and gives way. Catching everyone in this room, all 6 of them, off guard.
Shit.
And
Gotta be 6 bodies, baby. Let's do it.
you charge the closest one and stab him with all of your might with this tiny little makeshift broom, and it goes straight clean through his chest, and you just see as he goes and slumps over into you.
Well, 5-on-3 is better odds.
All right. I also have actions, 2 attacks per action.
You do have action surge, so you can definitely surge it.
Yo, fucking kill another one.
Can I just keep pushing it and try to push the whole thing through somebody else?
A guard kebab.
I'll kill you with your own homie.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do.
Friends,
I'll
boss.
beat your ass with Charles. Charles.
I forgot how funny that shit was.
All right. Highs or lows?
Lows.
Good call. Go ahead and make an attack, and I'm going to roll a d4 minus 1. Minus 2. We're gonna do a d4 minus 2. Good thing. 16 will do it. So You smash this one through, and his lifeless body slumps forward into you. And you just use that rage building inside of you to push forward, throwing your entire weight into another thrust, and you're actually managed to take 2 more guards down with you. You have a guard kebab of 3 guards.
Funny you should mention rage,
Oh my
though,
god.
because I am not raging.
This is all au natural.
This is
Rage
just
and get the rest.
her with a purpose. Like, not even rage.
Now I'm going to need initiative rolls from everybody.
Bring it, though. I'm ready to
Jesus Christ, why? Just let Gert take him on.
Well, I get advantage on my initiative roll, so I got a 22.
I
Oh
got
shit!
30,
I got it.
20.
13.
Let's see.
I
What's
don't
a
know
good?
what I got because I can't see my rolls.
What's a good
Gray, you rolled a
fight
12.
music? I think
I really wanted to go second. That sucks.
we'll do
I had
epic
a whole grab a
battle.
dagger, chuck a dagger into someone's face kind of situation going on, but I can maybe do that later. No big deal. Ooh, I do have to pee though, so I'll be right back.
We'll save you one.
Yes. You know what? Honestly, as long as they all die, I'm fine. I'll be right back.
All right. While I was fiddling with that, we've got a 22 for Gray with a 12. What did JJ get?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. What did Q get?
13.
13. All right. Well, these guys need to roll a 20 to not fucking die, I think. That's not gonna... I think you guys are gonna handle this no problem.
Question.
Yes.
So for reckless attack, it says I get advantage on my melee weapon attack rolls during this turn. Is this still the turn, or is the surprise attack the turn?
The surprise attack was the turn. So now we're on another turn here. So yeah, it is your turn again.
It is.
The broom is full though.
The room's full.
The broom is full.
I imagine though somebody has something nearby that I can pick up.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of short swords and stuff on sheaths that these guys have like swords and stuff on them. So
Anybody have like a mace or something stick-like?
sure, yeah. There's a regular old like just small like hand mace, one-handed mace.
All right, I'm gonna get just one.
Yeah. Highs or lows?
Highs.
Yes, there's 2 of them.
All right, I'm gonna pick up 2 and swing them at both of them at the nearest guy. Trying to catch his head in between the 2.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Go, give me a roll. Give me a attack roll.
I think I have a mace in my inventory somewhere. Hold on. Maybe I don't. It's the same attack roll either way. But
Correct, yeah.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Sure.
Oh wow, okay. That was a 12. Either way.
Right, so you go to swing both of your newly acquired maces at this
I still get another one.
guy's temple, and
They're all 12.
you have
I
more.
got one more lucky.
I was gonna say you have lucky. You roll a 12.
There we go. 21.
Hey, the inverse.
It's a, it's a reverse 12.
Yeah, there you go. I believe a mace is a D. I want to say it's a D8. Let me double check.
Okay. And I get strength bonus on top of that, right?
Yes. Oh, mace is a D6.
Okay. I got a D6 in here. The javelin has the same damage. It'll do that. Just bludgeoning instead of piercing. Oh, 10 max.
There we go. You smash the other guy and you paint the wall behind him in shades of red and gray.
All right. And then I actually, for a bonus action, if I got two-handed weapons, so I should be able to do another swing.
Sure.
I just don't think I get the bonus.
The bonus, yeah, you don't.
So it's just a flat D20, right?
I believe so. If not, that's how this roll will be this time.
11.
Not
That's worth
quite.
a shot.
Yep, not quite.
All right.
But hey, it wasn't 12, so good on that. JJ.
So we're all in the room. I hop off of Gray's shoulder. I look around at the horror before me. Oh, goodness. This is so... Ugh. And I fight the urge to vomit as I try to rush towards one guard with my quarterstaff in hand. And I try to sweep out his legs to try and make him fall.
Okay, make an attack roll with the quarterstaff.
All right. Going to be a 13.
13, not quite. If you would like to roll again, I don't know if you have it on your sheet, but I start everybody off with inspiration at the beginning of each session, so you should have the ability to reroll if you want.
All right, I will try rolling again. Never mind. I got a... I failed.
It wasn't a critical fail, was it?
Yeah.
Is it nat 1?
It was on that one.
That one.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
You go to swing and sweep the feet out of from underneath this guard, and there's so much just blood and viscera on the floor from the massacre that Gur has just enacted, that you slip and fall, and now you are prone on the floor.
Oh, it's so dirty.
Very, very dirty. That's gonna bring us to Q.
Okay, so the guard that's now probably looking down and giggling a little bit at JJJ.
You forgot a J.
J. I'm guessing he's kind of looking down at the moment. I'm just gonna throw two daggers at him. And we're gonna try to give him horns. I miss Demon Daddy.
Go ahead and give me that roll.
All right, so that's +5, so it's gonna be a 23 and a 20.
Both of those are gonna hit. Do you want to? Because there's only 2 left. Why don't you roll the damage for one first, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay. D4 + 2, so that's gonna be a 4 on the first one.
It pretty much hits him. And you can tell it puts him in a lot of pain. He goes, and he drops down to one knee, still breathing though.
And he looks up, and the next one goes right between his eyes. Yes, that's max damage, so 6.
That slices him right between the eyes, right through the dome, and highs or lows? Highs or lows from Schmitz.
JJJJJ is what he goes by.
Sorry, JJJJJJ.
You said
Highs or
another one
lows?
is like
What
7
was that?
J's.
Highs or
I'm
highs or
gonna
lows?
Go. Well, I'm feeling quite low, so I'll go with low.
Low. The body of this guard falls lifelessly on top of you.
Having a real Three Stooges moment.
And
Assistance, please.
for just because it sounds like mighty fun. You know what? No, there's only one guard left, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, there were
no.
6.
I'll.
Three on the kebab, one brained by Gur, and now one knifed, so one more left.
Oh shit! He hit 2.
Gur got 4 of them.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'll end my turn, and I'll end my turn. So Gray can get one.
Gray, it's your time. It's your turn for some revenge.
So, in canon, as Gur kicked in the door, and little homie like instantly hopped off my shoulder in front of me, so I took a few steps back. I basically staggered a little bit, and he did his thing, and then Q ran in next to me on the side and did his thing, and I basically slided on my knees with one dagger in hand, and I'm chucking a dagger at the last guard standing that I see. And that is the, well, no, so many daggers have been thrown. I'm gonna slide in on my knees, and I'm trying to straight up like grapple tackle the last guard that I see to try to get him to the ground. That's my goal. An unarmed strike, I guess. I want to tackle him.
Yeah, go for it. 19 will do it. 19 will do it.
So now that I have him down, he's grappled, he's held. I don't know if
hold
I get
on.
another.
Hold on. He gets an attempt
Okay.
on technically his turn to break free. He does not break free, but that would technically pull you out of initiative because he was the last one and he is now subdued.
He's subdued, and my goal was to do that. And what I would like to do in canon in game is to look over at Gur and go, "You got one more in you?" As I hold this dude down to the ground.
It would technically be his turn.
All right, I'll just double smash the maces down on top of the head.
Go for it.
I was looking for a curb stomp, but I'll accept that.
I got my hands full.
You just gotta do 5 damage. 16 hits.
Let me say it was 1d6 plus 4.
Oh yeah. Actually, just for funsies, he's subdued and prone. You would get advantage. Go ahead, roll another d20 attack, just to
I'm gonna pop him like a
see.
grape.
24 will do it. Yeah, 16 did it. 24 did it. It's all good. We're good. Yeah. So the mace comes down, smashes him right in the head, and Gray, it literally just covers you in viscera.
Good.
And I drop the maces. I go over, pull the broom out of the other guys, and handed it back to
Who's currently buried. So while y'all were doing that, Q went and retrieved his daggers and started pulling the body off of JJ.
Thank you.
Here's your broom.
Oh, you can keep it. It served you well.
I just drop it, and I walk back and pick up Holly's body. Passing all my stuff, not even picking that up either.
Can I search the bodies for some kind of item that helped me use magic on this floor?
Yeah, definitely. You could search the bodies.
Samesies.
The only thing, unfortunately, that you're finding in these bodies, on the bodies, is
What's up to the body?
their
Can Gray
general
look inside the bodies? I'm just kidding.
their general equipment. I mean, if you really want to, their general equipment. So
In the insides right now.
right, so like short swords, maces, a couple of crossbow bolts. Let's see how much gold. There's 6 of them, so we're gonna do a D10 times 6. As soon as I find a D10, I just changed where I keep my dice, and it's confusing. Now we'll do a D12. I'm feeling generous. Oh, okay. That's 72. 72 gold, collectively amongst all the bodies. How you all want to divvy that out, that's up to you.
Let's just say, for story's sake, that after being covered in the insides and outsides of the smashed to death last guard, and Gray watches Gur start to just drop everything and walk away, and heading back down the hall towards where Halihera was, and he follows suit. He stands up, does one of these, shakes the goo out of his like eye socket areas, and then just starts following him. He didn't use his quarterstaff or his dagger. He lost nothing on his body. He just starts following him. He steps over a body, over another body, and then slips a little bit, but then grabs onto the door frame and then starts following Gur.
That's the case. Since we're both rummaging through the bodies, I'll split the gold evenly with JJJ.
Jay.
I'll take that share. Also, I want to loot one of the crossbows and some bolts.
Sure.
Where are you putting this? Where are you keeping this? Where are you keeping this human-sized crossbow?
I imagine
worry about it.
I imagine it's just like strapped to his back.
How?
Yeah, that's yes. And that's in my
It's
inventory.
canon that JJJ is just constantly dragging a crossbow behind him, and it leaves a trail like wherever he goes.
Let's turn the battle music off because this is for fighting. We're not fighting anymore, guys. You did it.
Honestly, we didn't fight at all. We fucking murdered an entire room of people. For Edinia history, this goes down as the first time we ran in and completely conquered within minutes.
Not even.
Yeah.
Not even minutes. Probably in game time and actual like universe time, that was probably like a 35-second situation.
It was a single round of combat, so semantics. It's a minute.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We
technically,
all did well.
technically, it went around fully, and then Gur finished it on the beginning of the second round of combat, and you guys didn't have to kill him. You could have. He was subdued. You could have done whatever you wanted. You could have used him for information. You could have figured out where the exits were. You could have figured out where the more things were for y'all to cast magic. No, revenge, and I'm for it. I'm for it.
We murder our way out of here, or we fucking die here. That's what happens. That's how Gray feels, at least. He had no idea, story-wise, that Halihera had perished. He was already ready to murder because of the fucking twisted sell me shit that he heard. So he's inflamed.
I think JJJ is starting to have regrets here.
Traumatized.
Like, is it always so messy?
So, wait, great. Do you have the jug of infinite water, or do I? I have it in my inventory.
I have the decanter. No. Well, I put it on my belt because I got it out of the basket.
I think he was holding on to it when he gathered all of the equipment in
It was to
case
help
he
me,
needed
like,
to use it.
Spray and run away or something.
Right.
Some sort of like cause a Home Alone-esque style issue for guards chasing me. But obviously that hasn't been the case. So I have it on me. I mean, you can ask me in character if you want it back.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, Gray. Just before we head out of here, I think our guys.
He just pulls his belt and it drops to the ground and he keeps walking.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Hey, JJ. You have no reason to, but do you trust me?
For lack of better judgment, yes.
All right. And I'm gonna tilt the jug of infinite water over top of his head, and I'm going to say geyser.
All right. The decanter's stopper comes out. After the magical word being said, an entire torrent of water just comes spraying out of the end of this decanter, completely dousing you, washing away every bit of this blood, guts, and viscera, just coating you.
Do I need to make a strength check to make sure I stay on my feet, or just?
Oh yeah, that's a
right
good. That's a good point. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I love it. I love it when my players volunteer roles for me. It's. I love it.
Would that be a?
Let's make it dexterity. Let's make it dexterity.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're well, because I know what your strength is.
Yeah. That's not that great. It's a 7.
No, you're back on your ass. You're clean, but you're soaking wet and you feel a little sore.
Oh shit. Maybe going full power was a little tough on you, and I'll store the decanter. I'll offer my hand out to J. I am picking back up, but hey, at least you're clean now.
Once I'm back on my feet, I just spit out a mouthful of water. Thank you.
While that's going on, back in the hallway, Gur, roll me, Gur or Gray, either one of you, or both of you. That's the face. That's the face. Go ahead and roll me per investigation. I think we got a frozen Gur. Someone poke Gur. Make sure he's okay.
No, I think Gur's frozen.
What person in their right mind would want to poke Gur?
Right now, no one. No one would want to poke Gur right now.
All right,
But
you know what?
The human not too shabby is obviously frozen.
Right. Since we've got a frozen, we're close enough on time. Oh, we're back.
Hey.
Hey.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Me?
Yes. All right.
14.
As you were walking back to get Holly Hera, all the way down the hallway, where the wall kind of like just dead ends, you see what you think could be light coming through some cracks in the wall. There might be a way outside through a wall.
I'll go smash it.
Perfect. Go ahead and give me strength.
Give me strength.
Give me that which I desire.
Oh. I'll use my aspect of the beast to give me advantage.
Oh, the beast.
22.
22. And by this time, I'm assuming Q and J. This is great. All of my players, their character names are just letters at this point. Shut up, G.
Fuck no.
Wait, which year are you
Which
talking
one?
about?
Yeah, which
Voice is
one?
Gray from now on.
You know what? We'll address that later. Anyway, you both step out into the hallway and see as Gur gets a running start and just pretty much Kool-Aid Man's
Oh yeah.
through a wall. And on the other side, the pitter-patter of feet falling from the sky can now be seen as an apparent escape
It's
exit
still raining feet right now. It's
is
still raining
right
feet
in
right
front
now.
of you. And I know I had to kind of force feed it in some spots, but hey, that's 2 fucking episodes that it took us to get out of the goddamn prison, everybody.
That's pretty
getting
quick,
better.
though.
We're
That's
getting
pretty quick.
We're getting better.
Let's go to the barracks.
To the tavern.
I
Oh,
think just in canon for story purposes, as Gray caught up to where Gur was, where he saw that after his investigation check, aka him just seeing the light. I just kneeled down next to Holly Hera and I put my hand on her forehead, and I have my head hanging down, and Gray is just like stoically, obviously still fucked by this and filled with sadness and rage, and he's silently, just stoically, tears are pouring down his face and dripping all over the ground, as he looks up and he watches Gur burst into daylight, and for the first time sees the feet and says, "What the fuck?"
and that, my friends, is where we're going to end this session. Yeah.
So, so now that we're out, is is the prison next to water, like ocean or a river? Can we escape by the QSS Quentin, please?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see how far away from water you all are. I'm taking a look at the map here.
How I missed the QSS Quentin. How I have missed it.
So here's what I'll do. I will, just to speed things up a little bit, you guys, Gur goes back to scoop Holly up, and as you all are walking through the rubble of the wall that once was there, you go out into this desolate area. The ground beneath your feet is just covered in dark rock and ash. And if anybody wants to roll history, yeah, history's gonna be the closest. No, go. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap this up so that way we don't have to do it next time.
Nope.
17.
I was gonna say ending on what the fuck was a pretty great
Mm-hmm.
moment. But what am I rolling? History?
History.
Pretty sure my guy's pretty dumb.
The 17 is probably gonna be the thing that does it.
I rolled.
Yep. Okay, so the 17 is going to be the key. I'm going to take you all to the map. I know that looks really, really weird for you all at home. It's like picture in picture of the same picture, but that's just the way it is.
Things will never be the same. Oh, yeah.
JJ, you know that you are somewhere on this part of the continent, colloquially known as the Ashlands, just south of the giant green penis.
These are the Ashlands.
Demonetized.
We're just south of the giant green penis.
This is officially a dick fic.
Yes.
Picture. It's a picture.
A picture. How have I never heard that, and why does it tickle me so?
Oh, they missed that excellent opportunity.
I see it. Oh, I see it.
Those testicles need some help.
Let
let's
me.
be honest. Why are
There
they
you
so
go.
sensitive
There
with
you
that?
go. There you go.
Yeah.
Eh.
So somewhere smack dab in the middle. You could eventually get to water, but you don't know if the SS Quentin's there. You don't know if
USS.
QSS. My bad. But yeah,
Excuse you.
but there we go. That's
And the Cardi
that's
C.
and the Cardi C. Yeah, that's Sniffler's boat.
Yeah.
So there we have it, everybody.
Of course it is.
Let's get that neon green member out of my face. So that's that, everybody. Let me pull up my my mandated things that I have to say here. Join us tomorrow for Not Aliens.
Something.
A reprieve has been issued for all of the members. Yeah, because everybody's too afraid to die. That's what it is. No one wants to be the first one to die. So we all just keep making shit up. I think now it's like some sort of family get together or something. Like I don't buy that. Someone's just afraid to die. Well, you know what I
We're
say?
gonna start the episode and everybody's just gonna get killed.
Yeah, I say next Thursday is a good day to die. I haven't been watching Deep Space Nine or anything. So join us tomorrow for whatever it is we decide to do. Keep your ears pressed close to the Discord. That's how you're going to find out what it is we end up doing tomorrow. But we'll most likely be starting around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Otherwise, yeah. Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Cookie Trek. Good hair. Goodbye. Join Simon and Rufus the Robot for some Star Trek adventures where they break a brand new story with an AI GM. All while eating pecan turtle delight cookies. This story, it's not as good as Taco Mommy, but you know what? It'll do. The story this
Nothing
week
will ever be.
The story this week must include mischievous godlike alien, a recurring character that dies permanently, and painful decade-specific hairstyle. I've said this before, I do hope it's a beehive. Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it is Tomb of Annihilation. The party is finally back together. Oh, wait. Never mind. Aladdin has lured the group towards Rosnazi's lair, where he triggered a Wan Ti ambush to capture Scrod and get the rest of the party to chase after him. Before they finish their rest, join us to see how this rescue attempt goes. Oh boy, I know, I can't wait. Monday, 8:30. It's Solar Patrol, but I'm reading Star Trek, so we're just going to go with it. Star Trek Psych's Arrested Development. The crew totally forgets about their holo novel, Tale, and gets back to patrol in a new solar system. See what we did there? The players will work to resolve the story within the allotted time. Newsflash, they won't. They just won't. Tuesday at 7 p.m., Conan, the party begins to look into this Keeper of Souls while supporting the building of a block nearly leveled in their last fight. They leveled an entire fucking block. And hey, I'm just happy my party made it out a fucking prison. Mamotaki Thursday. What?
Mamotaki? No. That's it now. That's it now for forever.
Mamotaki. I'm writing that down. That is either the next NPC's name or the next RPG I play, and I have to name a character. That's gonna be Mamotaki.
Yes.
Mamotaki.
Taki's great. I love it.
Mamotaki. Okay, well that's everything that I was supposed to read for you. Yeah.
Rage ready.
Hi, hey, little Unmei, how you doing down there? You liking your new spot? I moved you. You were over on the other side, but I wanted something that said Edinia Season 3. Join us in a fortnight when we come back for Edinia Season 3. I don't know.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Bye.